Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Rihanna expecting first child. Pop singer Rihanna is now the top trending topic on social media following news of her pregnancy. The Barbadian national hero and boyfriend rapper A$AP Rocky confirmed the speculation during a photo shoot in Harlem over the weekend. Fans and peers, including rapper Nicki Minaj, has been sending congratulatory messages to the soon-to-be parents. Bob Marley's birthday celebration kicks off. The 77th birthday celebration, honoring the life and legacy of reggae icon Robert Nesta Marley, is being held under the theme Route 77 and is inspired by his song Roots. The celebratory events had kicked off with a live reggae concert at 5 o'clock Monday afternoon that was broadcast on Marley's Tough Gang Radio on Cineros XM. The concert, which featured performances from some of the best talents in reggae music and was streamed from the legendary Tough Gang recording studio in Kingston. During Route 77 week, Tough Gang Radio will premiere exclusive musical tributes and mix shows from Kes the Band and DJ Colin Hines, among others. There will also be encore airing of special shows hosted by Kenny Chunist and the late Tootsie Bert. The final event takes place on February 6 with a live musical featuring performances from some of the second and third generation Marleys, including grandsons Skip and Yuan, as well as sons Ziggy, Stephen, Kimani, Julian and Damian. Kingston and St. Andrew Family Court resumes normal operations. The Kingston and St. Andrew Family Court on Duke Street has resumed normal operations after being closed due to COVID-19. Persons can now access the full range of services offered by the court, including counseling. Only emergency matters were being facilitated by the court arising from the closure. Persons whose matters were affected by the closure are encouraged to call the Kingston and St. Andrew Family Court at 876-613-3801 or 876-613-3803 or 876-469-2762 to ascertain the new dates for their matters. Persons may also access information on the new dates for their matters on the Parish Court website at parishcourt.gov.jm. Hunt on for ex-boyfriend after woman's throat slash in Trelawney. The Trelawney police are on the hunt for the ex-boyfriend of 41-year-old Gracia Williams, who died after her throat was slashed on her farm yesterday morning. Omar Bennett is alleged to have used a machete to inflict the deadly wounds during a confrontation with the woman in the community of Greentown, Trelawney. Her head was almost severed. The Waitabit police say about 9:15 a.m., Williams left her home in Mendestown for her yam farm in Greentown. It is further reported that while on the farm, Bennett turned up and an argument developed between them. Bennett then reportedly pulled a machete and chopped Williams in the neck before fleeing the scene. Brace for more JPS rate increases. The Jamaica Public Service JPS says its customers should brace for more increases as oil prices continue to climb. Speaking last week at the Jamaica Stock Exchange annual conference, JPS President and CEO Michael stated that with oil prices inching closer to $100 a barrel, the company will have to pass on the increases. He further stated the decision to adjust rates will undergo regular scrutiny. He disclosed that JPS continues to evaluate its energy mix to include more renewables and reduce costs to consumers. Outstanding documents delays Natalie Darkin's murder case. The case of two men charged for the murder of Clarendon teacher Natalie Darkins has been pushed back to March 31st in the Clarendon Circuit Court due to outstanding documents. At the previous hearing, the court heard that several documents, including a bank statement from National Commercial Bank (NCB), fingerprinted reports and statements from detectives, were missing from the case file. Yesterday morning, it was disclosed that said documents, among others, are still outstanding. The presiding judge, Justice Grace Henry Mackenzie, ordered that the file be completed by the next court appearance. One of the two men charged with the 44-year-old teacher's murder, 19-year-old Mario Headley, was absent from court yesterday morning, having tested positive for COVID-19. Headley, who is from Palmer's Cross in Clarendon, and his co-accused 20-year-old Elarda Goldburn of Sandy Bay, also in the parish, were further remanded. They are charged with murder, abduction, burglary, illegal possession of firearm and ammunition, assault with intent to rape, and robbery with aggravation. Dawkins, a grade 4 teacher at Forbes Primary and Junior High School, was abducted from her home on March 30 last year. Her decomposed remains were found a week later at a dump site in Sandy Bay on April 8. Robbery at Gigi's property in St. Mary. Police investigators in St. Mary are probing a robbery at the staff quarter at the private residence of Governor General Sir Patrick Allen in Arakabeso. The police say workers noticed a break-in yesterday morning and called them. The police say a search has so far revealed that 2 televisions and expensive rugs were missing. The robbery is believed to have occurred sometime between midnight and 2 a.m. Investigation is ongoing. 410 COVID-19 cases, 8 more fatalities. 8 more COVID-19 fatalities have been recorded in Jamaica, moving the tally to 2,658. The deceased are an 82-year-old man from Kingston and St. Andrew, a 77-year-old woman from Kingston and St. Andrew, an 89-year-old male from Clarendon, a 91-year-old male from Clarendon, a 75-year-old male from St. Elizabeth, whose death was previously under investigation, a 77-year-old female from St. Elizabeth, an 87-year-old male from St. Elizabeth, and an 85-year-old woman from St. Elizabeth. The Ministry of Health and Wellness says the deaths occurred between January 9 and 29. Also, 2 more fatalities are under investigation, moving that figure to 399. Meanwhile, there were 410 new cases with ages ranging from 1 day to 95 years, pushing the total to 124,512, with 7,864 being active. Of the newly confirmed cases, 252 are women and 157 are men. The cases were recorded in Kingston and St. Andrew 92, St. Catherine 51, St. James 44, Westmoreland 34, Clarendon 33, St. Mary 27, Manchester 24, St. Elizabeth 24, St. Anne 19, Hanover 19, St. Thomas 17, Trelawney 11, and Portland 5. A total of 2,607 tests were conducted. The country's positivity rate stands at 33%. In the meantime, there were 346 more recoveries, increasing the total to 70,003. Some 501 persons are in hospital, with 141 being moderately ill, 53 severely ill, and 24 critically ill. Also, 22,196 persons are at home in quarantine. New St. Andrew Custos implores Jamaicans to give back. Newly installed Custos of St. Andrew, Ian Forbes, is imploring more Jamaicans, particularly young men and women, to get involved and give back to the country. Forbes made the appeal at his swearing-in at King's House yesterday morning. He succeeded Dr. Patricia Donwell. In his acceptance speech, Forbes committed that the highest levels of integrity, transparency, and accountability would be at the forefront in the execution of his duties. As His Excellency has said repeatedly, there is nothing wrong with Jamaica that cannot be fixed by what is right with Jamaica, and the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men and women to do nothing. I am determined to be a good man and to continue being a part of what is right with Jamaica, he said. To my fellow justices, I want to thank you for serving and promise you that I stand ready to support you all as we work together to ensure that all citizens are treated equally under the law, and that not only justice must be done, but also seen to be done, he continued. Meanwhile, in welcoming Forbes to his new role, Governor General Sir Patrick Allen pointed out that he is taking office at a challenging time, not only for the parish, but also for the country, and expressed confidence that he would rise to the occasion. The task is doable because of your ability to manage large activities, mobilize individuals, and achieve successful results. The ongoing health crisis dictates that we continue to adapt to our environment to remain safe and healthy. Many of your activities will have to be creatively executed to ensure adherence to established protocols whilst promoting the value of service and volunteerism. Given the expertise of you being in the office, I do not foresee that this will be a challenge for you. Allen described his platform provides an opportunity to help inoculate in young people the values that will propel them to believe in themselves, to ensure the things they are wrong about Jamaica, and embrace what is helpful to their growth and development. He reminded Forbes that he would not have to go it alone. You have the support of the Justices of Peace, the example and legacy of former custodies, your friends and well-wishers as you embark on this assignment. I hope that your tenure will be hugely successful. It will be measured also in the lives which you will positively impact. The parish of St. Andrew has a population of over 570,000 residents, including more than 2,000 justices of the peace. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.